Next picture we see Dick Tracy. You know, the fine type of Dick Tracy? He's been a detective so long, and he still has that slender form. Lou Valentine, why do our detectives get fat, I wonder? Well, anyhow, here's Tracy, and he's asking, the only vehicle that left the house at that time was one of your laundry trucks. I'd like to question the driver. That district, Mr. Tracy, is covered by wet wash, Wally. He should be checking in at any time. Not very long, not very soon, from that crash he got on the noodle with that iron pot. And say, children, what does it all mean? It means that dirty money never brings any luck.
Hello, everyone. We're having a little change of plans tonight. We were supposed to have a different match, but instead we're going to have a Midwest League match between Jeremy Anders and Matt Dominski, both of Team Illinois. I will shortly, hopefully, be joined by Frank Zhang, who will be helping me comment. But this will be the first game for both players in the Midwest League, and the winner will be in the lead for their division. So we're looking from Jeremy's side, and he has some decent cards here. CIA he will hope to get rid of. I always go back and forth when you have Nasser and Vietnam in hand. But with Middle East as well, then maybe you lean towards Nasser a little bit, but we'll see what he does. Alright, he ends up going Vietnam. Which actually, Vietnam with duck and cover in hand is also nice. A lot of good choices for headlines here. Oh, very, very good choice there. Alright, now I wonder if he just does a duck and cover coup. Resolve first. I screwed that up my last game. Alright, not quite enough. We'd love to roll one higher on that. Interesting. Doesn't go Egypt, which is good for Jeremy. Yeah. Taking Thailand, I think, makes a lot of sense.
Every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover.
This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association.
All right, looks like Frank is joining us. All right, we get the coup here, which is great for Jeremy because he's going to be able to event Nasser, which I assume he's going to do. Hey, Frank, how's it going?
Hello, good.
All right, we had a interesting start. Headlines of Vietnam versus Asia scoring, so Jeremy got a cheap Asia domination. And he cooed with duck and cover on Iran and only took one out. Then he filled Thailand, and then Matt took a 3-op coup of Iraq to let Jeremy event Nasser.
Okay.
All right, that quick fill of France smells of someone who has Europe scoring.
Yeah. Seems like a good trade if we get an Asia and the Middle East here.
Yeah, I would take that. There's not a lot Jeremy can do about Europe anyway. Yeah, I was telling them when we started, the winner of this game will be leading the division at 1-0.
This is a Midwest game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, very consequential early season Midwest League game.
Yeah, and I think Jeremy's out for revenge, right? Because Matt took the last game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, when they played for
The
our
Olympics, yeah.
Olympics. Yep.
We'll see what Matt has here. It doesn't look like it's a Europe, or else probably would have been dropped already. So maybe he's thinking of getting Pakistan first.
Yeah, he's got a couple things to think about here, so I'm not discounting him having Europe. Because, yeah, Pakistan would be a pretty good move. Oh, but he plays a 1-op. That's not going to be enough. And that's going to be a Middle East Dom.
Yeah, I mean, if Jeremy had more ops, maybe he would consider taking Pakistan, but
Yeah, nothing you can do, though. With You don't want to play China yet. Okay. Ditch CIA.
didn't have you screaming at Matt to roll there on that low on that space. Of course, rolls a 6.
He just can't help himself.
Yeah, very convenient bet. Didn't Fidel there.
Yeah, I mean, he could have held CIA, but you'd like to get rid of it if you can. It does give away that Jeremy has blockade. Okay, that really makes me think he doesn't have Middle East now, or Europe now.
Yeah. Yeah, doesn't look like he has a turn, but certainly wants to hold on to France going into turn 2.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That's not good AR6.
Yeah. Not a real strong hand for Matt there.
Yeah, did he have any 4-ops?
He did not have a 4-op, no.
Didn't seem like it, right?
No, the only 4-op we've seen is Purge, which Jeremy
Yeah,
had.
so if Jeremy went for the Purge blockade, that could have.
Yeah, he would have hit it, but
super damage too.
Jeremy had a lot of good headline choices. I always debate Vietnam versus Nasser, especially when you have Middle East scoring in hand, but he went with the right one because he got the Asia domination.
Right, I suppose. All right, and this hand seems pretty good as well. Got UN for some of these 4-op blue cards. Of course, D-stall.
Yeah, not a super strong headline, but
yeah, nothing to fight Europe with. But yeah, getting this D-stall off will be great for future game.
Yeah,
prospects.
I feel like Arab-Israeli makes the most sense because if it gets defectored, it's not that big a deal. You kind of want Fidel for the event, so.
Yeah. But what's our coup card?
It's a very good question. Oh, I guess maybe it is Fidel then.
I think it might be, yeah.
I guess for Iran, and again leaves one influence there.
That's interesting. Oh, I guess the value there was pretty high if Jeremy rolled one more pip to prevent the spread into Pakistan.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Matt's not going to spread anyway.
He wants the Middle East. Certainly hoping to dodge a mid-war Muslim revolution now. So yeah, IP war is unknown, right?
Correct, which Jeremy's well aware of. Yeah.
That feels right.
I think you D-style next. There's a 4-up from Matt. Oh,
Yeah.
so you can get into Angola.
Yeah, unless Matt did something completely crazy, this is the D-stall tempo now.
Yeah.
Is Indy Reds already gone?
Indy Reds was evented, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise taking out Romania makes sense.
Yep. And I don't think we're eventing blockade, right? We're just gonna pitch it back in the deck and
I
see
agree.
if it does
Yep.
damage in the late war or something.
Yeah, especially because it's known. So Matt knows to hold something back for it.
Yeah, I thinking back to the coup, my coup might have been just a one-up blockade into Panama then.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't seen Truman yet, so can't really do like an AR-6 bust into Germany with Marshall. I don't know if I'd give Marshall this AR. I'd maybe just do something with blockade here. I mean, you have to give Marshall or space it. I just feel like this is a little early.
Yeah. So I feel like the only obligations are to fill Venezuela and go to Zaire.
Yeah.
We can do that with containment. So yeah, Marshall certainly is spaceable. But yeah, the 4-ops are certainly useful as well.
Of course.
Our policy is directed not against any country or doctrine.
Yeah, now giving Marshall, there's no chance of the Gaul flip in France,
Yeah.
which is a bit sad. But maybe Matt would have overprotected it more anyway.
Yeah, that's why I like waiting though. Like, make him overprotect it and then give Marshall.
Free institutions can exist. Such assistance, I am convinced, must not be on a piecemeal basis as various crises develop. Any assistance that this government may render in the future should provide a cure rather than a mere palliative.
Judging by the Algeria play, Matt's probably going to be running into Saharan states.
Yep, that would make sense.
I would think, with the Mill-Op situation as well. That's kind of a free battleground to grab.
Doesn't do it yet. Feel like that's where... Well, I guess he could do it this AR.
Yeah, this would be his last chance.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you gotta go to Zaire before you start filling India.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters too much the order.
Well, that's true. Just with Indo-Pak out there.
Oh, or Matt had de Gaulle and was wanting to protect Algeria. That makes sense too.
Okay. Alright, so what I have out there is Korean War, which I think Matt has, given he took Korea. Cambridge, Warsaw, Suez for the Soviets. And then Truman, Defector, Special Relationship, EU. And then Indo-Pak in Europe.
What do you make of the North Korea overprotect rather than going Zaire?
I think it's a little passive. I mean, I know Matt likes to poke things, but there aren't a lot of good cards to poke with. Like, EU is the only, like, clean card he could poke Korea with. Or, well, I guess he could poke it with a 2-op. But, yeah, I would have rather gone Zaire there.
Yeah, especially holding the China card, it seems like even if Matt kind of jammed in there, you can just...
Okay. Oh, he did have he was under containment, though. So...
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, well, Europe is going to go away for free. That's something Jeremy likes to see.
And 5 years of redraw, right? Based
Yeah, it is, so that's unknown.
Based on how far right it is in Jeremy's hand.
Yep. Alright, so Matt has Truman, Korean War, Cambridge, EU, and the dreaded Indo-Pak. Never want to see that in Matt's hand.
Could be the headline.
Very well could be. But yeah, some very good redraws for Jeremy. Gets two 4-ops, 5-year plan for Europe and Formosan.
And even if Jeremy didn't get 5-year, Suez would have allowed Europe to be dumped.
All right, here we go.
Of course, that would have been more painful not getting to Zaire.
Of course, yeah.
How it goes.
Oh, Matt's with a 3. How un-Matt-like.
Should have spaced that in the headline.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll probably see a big Panama coup.
Yeah, that definitely seems like the target. Although he's kind of centering on the Middle East too, so we'll see.
I could see Iran too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is exactly what I would have done. Maybe I would have used a 4-op.
I like the 3-op there because the 2 4-ops are unknown. So, yeah. I wouldn't have faulted him for going with a 4-op, though. That's a pretty helpful coup.
Just thinking ahead of what we're going to do with all these 4-ops, I just think we're going to have plenty of money to do everything we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going to be able to protect both halves of South America against voice and go into mid-war with the control there.
Okay, so no redraw on scoring cards for Matt.
We just keep filling battlegrounds.
Yeah, I don't think the order is super important. Maybe get another in Panama just in case Matt decides to go for some realigns.
Sure.
I mean, depending on scoring cards, this could be a really quick game. Matt was really needing that Europe scoring.
Yeah, turn for South America would be quite devastating.
I mean, even Asia coming back, Africa could go either way. But Matt just doesn't have a strong scoring on the board other than Europe. Okay, that's a redraw.
Oh dear. Matt has the Dodger 6.
Really didn't want that to hit.
Does end up leveling the Middle East with that play too.
Well, it was already leveled because of Battlegrounds. Like, it was leveled when he took Israel.
Yeah.
Or actually, he had domination when he took Israel, and then Jeremy responded with
had to
Saudi.
Respond. Yeah.
Washington, with the Far East the center of world anxiety, President Eisenhower signs the congressional resolution giving him authority to use armed forces in defense of Formosa and other strategic islands.
Wonder if Matt's getting suspicious that Jeremy may have picked up 5-year plan on the redraw.
Oh, interesting. Why not Space Fidel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, he's holding Korean War as well.
Yeah, maybe Korean War, and maybe he redrew Decall.
Yeah, that's possible.
And now Matt's gotta know.
Yeah. It's like he still hasn't scored Europe. There's one unknown card. There's a lot of red flags there.
And yeah, like I was saying, we had a lot of ops in this hand, so what are we even going to do with this 5-year plan?
Yeah, that's a very good point. All right, well, that was the other unknown. Yeah, I don't know what you do with this.
Do we just like take Botswana or something?
Oh, yeah, that's not bad,
Go
because
in with the domination.
Matt already has Milops anyway.
Yeah,
For-
Panama
if-
overprotect I like, and maybe take Botswana. Or do something annoying like a poke.
Yeah, I think I like the Botswana play better, because it also protects you from Voice of America there.
Yeah, I do like Botswana. Goodbye Europe for a long, long time.
Yeah, that's gotta be sad for Matt.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the little chat bubble.
Polar op. I guess he's commenting on balance. Yeah, I guess Jeremy has had a more fortunate early war.
Yeah. Um.
Okay. Brush war into central control and Africa. We can get a domination there somehow with some realigns.
Yeah. I mean, there's a way to win with this hand, but you need a little luck and some things to go your way.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously there's a good chance Matt has an annoying card that can cause some issues.
Hmm.
Trying to decide if I like Brush War in the headline. The answer might be yes. I mean, if you hit on Mexico and hit on a coup in Algeria, that would be huge. Of course, yeah, Junta was one of those annoying cards Matt could have that is going to cause some issues.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens with this brush war. I still think you go for Mexico. Oh, so close.
Okay, so some shared whiffs on power cards there.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Brazil over Argentina?
Um, I don't know if it matters too much, but you're saying you would have junta Argentina and coup Argentina.
If what that's what you're going to do, if you're going to go for one and coup the same one, I feel like Argentina is better because you have the like assuming you get the coup, yeah, you have Paraguay. If you get the coup on Brazil,
yeah,
then your opponent steps into Uruguay and you are in trouble for some realigns.
yeah, yeah. I think I agree with you. Taiwan.
Okay, well that's a battleground, but he's not close to evening that up yet.
Yeah, I think Jeremy still has a pretty strong domination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy has 7 battlegrounds and they're all protected and yeah, Matt can't randomly flip anything.
Well, he can do that, but now
He just has to take Burma, right?
right. Yeah, that's pretty.
Can't do it with shuttle.
Yeah, I mean, how I learned is fine.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta take that back. That's pretty much telegraphing Asia scoring. Although I thought he was telegraphing Europe earlier in the game, and that didn't happen.
I think this is a stronger telegraph.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no, I will...
that's interesting.
Okay. At first I was gonna poo-poo this, but I see what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't have the math on top of my head, but yeah, I wonder if Jeremy's doing that, calculating there's still a win here.
Yeah, I feel like with the lead you have, yeah, you just take Burma.
Yeah, this seems like the more sensible play.
Free Che is the best Che, if you're the U.S. at least.
Yeah. It's gonna be Botswana.
Gotta be. Yep.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dreams of domination, they're kind of fading away.
Yeah, now does Jeremy go for that same play?
Or maybe you go one and do, well, no, I guess, yeah, I guess this is okay. No, I like the aggression. I don't know if I would have been that aggressive, and I, I like it. Oh, he's gonna give the war.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, unless Matt had like a, I don't know, like VOA or a CRG there, I think that play does give Jeremy a battleground no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Jeremy's saying, no, if Matt coups Saharan, then
It'll be
country
even.
count is still level.
Yeah.
So we might start a coup war here. Okay.
Oof.
That is probably not going to get cooed back.
No, I think you just score it.
Yeah. Out of firepower. If Matt doesn't have Asia, I will be very shocked.
Mm-hmm. I mean, actually, now that I look at the board, where else was he going to put ops? Other than Asia.
Yeah, maybe you have a good point there.
This is... Every battleground is filled. It's turn 4.
Kind of incredible. Even Israel.
Do you hit him with blockade?
I mean, Matt still knows it, right?
No, that's a redraw.
Oh, it's a redraw now. Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. Well, this smells like game, unless...
Yeah, I don't think there's... Because Brush War is gone. OAS is in Jeremy's hand. Puppets, I mean, he could put one into Colombia, which would be weird.
Yeah, ABM is the only headline Jeremy had.
Yeah, this...
Oh,
well, there's also that.
yeah, ABM will solve this,
True.
potentially.
Yeah, do you just load up in South America and not worry what he does with VOA? Can you totally protect? Like, all right, you'd have to put two. No, you can't. If you put all four into South America, you can't ensure the domination or the control. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, we will get to trade some coups here, so there's a chance.
Speaking from America.
A voice from America at war.
Our voices
Okay.
are coming to you from New York, across the
So do you
Atlantic
coup or do you
Ocean
fix
to
it?
London, from where they are relayed to you in Germany.
Today, America has been at war for 79 days.
Yeah,
Then
maybe
at
just
this
fix
time
it and
we
take
shall speak to you about America and the war. The news may be good or bad. We shall tell you the truth.
overprotect Thailand while we're at it too. Or
No, don't overprotect
Pakistan.
Thailand. Let him flip it, because if he flips it, you win.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just overprotect. Might see a big China card coup here.
Certainly possible. Gotta be a really big one, though.
Yeah, well,
Although, oh, I guess he could also coup Thailand, but the state of South America, I would probably not do that.
yeah, if Matt does anything other than coup South America, it's instantly game. Okay.
Oh, well, that's it. Rough. That's rough.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh, man.
We're gonna hear it from Matt in the
We are. I will not air that part of the stream, so yeah, Jeremy gets a little revenge for the Olympics match they had a couple weeks ago, and will take the lead in the Great Lakes division of the Midwest League. Very early on, though. He's just 1-0. But hope you all enjoyed this game. We will not subject you to Matt's profanity-laced tirades. So have a good night.